Okay, so Google has just released Gemini 3 and it has completely blown me away. It is levels better than any other model that I've used, and I've been in this game for about 3 years. Now, although you can use Gemini 3 in a range of different stuff like your N8N workflows, etc., over here on the AI Studio on Google, you can see you can also build apps. So like a lovable style chat interface where you chat to it and it can build apps. Now, the outputs from this are some of the best I've seen. I've used Lovable for a while now. I've also used Cursor and Replit, and as you can see down here, the outputs from this are really high quality. In this video, I want to show you how we can build an app. Now, the app I want to build is this app over here, which you've most likely seen. It's a Cal AI, where you basically take a picture of your meal and you upload it to the app. It will basically calculate how many calories is in your meal. Now, this is not a small app. This is an incredibly big app that was built with essentially no code. As you can see over here, Cal AI has hit 34 million revenue with a 17-person team in 2025. I'm going to show you how we can replicate this app over in the Gemini app builder in a matter of minutes, and it will work exactly how Cal AI does. So let's get straight into it. Firstly, let's come over here to Google AI Studio. So as you can see over here, aistudio.google.com, and this is completely free. You don't have to pay anything. Like other app builders, you have to pay a monthly subscription. For this, it's completely free. So when you come over here to Google AI Studio, come down here to the build section, and I'm going to tell this app exactly what I want. I want to build a neat, aesthetic, professional app that will eventually be on the App Store, and it's for calorie tracking. So the goal of it is for people to be able to upload an image of the meal, of the food that they're eating, and you calculate the calories and macros, only the main ones that we really care about in terms of gym and staying healthy. After you calculate them, then you will output it in a neat format. Now that's basically the base prompt, but I want to give it a little more detail so it knows exactly what we're trying to do here. Make sure that you follow a structure that does not make this app look like it was AI generated with all of your round corners and gradients. That's not what we're looking for. Make this app flat, reduce the corner radius, and also make sure there's no shadows. We just want a flat border. Okay, so I'm going to paste that in here, and that's basically the base prompt that we're going to use. So I'm going to click build over here, and this is going to start building the app for me. It's going to do all of the heavy lifting and output an app that we can work with. Obviously, we're going to have to tweak it here and there when it outputs the app, but let's wait for it to finish over here. Okay, so here's what I output. Now, because I said we're going to put it on the App Store, it made it like this, which is basically like a phone format. You can see it's real thin here. It should be wide if you want to use it on the web, but most people that are taking pictures of food are not going to be taking it with their laptop. They're going to be taking it on a phone, so it outputs it in this format. But you can see here, it says track your nutrition. We can upload an image here. If I press scan my meal and I upload this picture of a pizza, it should process the image and output how many calories is in this meal just off one prompt. So you can see here, protein 150, carbs 230, fat 160, and it's about 3,000 calories, which is actually bang on. A large round pizza with a thick crust, cropped with tomato. That's actually exactly how many calories, because I got this off Domino's. It's a large pizza off Domino's, and that's the exact amount of calories. Now, what we wanted to do now is we want to make this app fully fledged. So firstly, I wanted to save all of these meals, and I wanted to give it more depth than just uploading images. So I'm going to tell it over here. Okay, the goal now is we have the main part, which is take an image, upload the picture of the food, and it outputs calories. I think we should add a little more color to the actual app. Also, we need to add more depth. So there should be more functionality within the app. Think of good ideas that we can add. I've also thought of an idea where we add a voice agent in which people can call instead of uploading an image, and this voice agent will give them on the spot calories by asking them questions about the food if they want, and it can calculate an estimate for calories. Also, it can give people advice on what food they should eat. If they're in a restaurant and they want to know what's the best meal to pick for their diet, then they can ask the voice agent. So focus on that. Number one, adding more depth to the app, more functionality, and number two, adding a voice agent. And then task number 3 is adding a tiny touch of color to make the app less boring. Okay, so we can paste that in here now. And now it should do them 3 things: adding a little more depth, adding our voice agent, and also adding a little more color. Now you can just see how quick we are doing this. I mean, that's 2 prompts in and we nearly have a fully fledged app. Now you can see over here in Cal AI, They have other stuff here, like you can scan barcodes, you have food labels over here, you can access your library on your phone, you can fix results, all of this. So I'm going to add this. You can see you have goal progress over here, you have your weight progress. So I'm going to add this. I'm going to take a picture of this and I'm going to bring it over. And the next prompt is I'm going to add this image in here, and I'm basically going to tell it to copy some of the features from Cal AI. Okay, so it's still making them changes, so we'll wait for those 3 changes to be made. Okay, so it has made them 3 changes. As we can see, it has added a bit more color. Over here we have an assistant that we can talk to. We also have a history over here. So firstly, let's check and see if it's still scanning meals. So we'll upload a healthier meal now, which is salmon and rice. It should be a lot lower in terms of calories. It's analyzing the image, and you can see outputs 40 grams of protein, carbs 70 grams, fat 5 grams. It's about 780 calories, which might be a little high. We could improve that, the image model, and you can see it's a decent meal. If we come over here to the meal scanned, you can see we have a history over here. We have the voice agent, which we can test out now. Hello?
Hello. I can help you estimate calories or give you advice on what to eat at restaurants. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I'm just here in Domino's. I'm about to order a medium pepperoni pizza. Do you know how many roughly calories that would be, and what are the macros for that?
A medium pepperoni pizza from Domino's typically has around 300 to 350 calories per slice, depending on the size. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, so I'm going to eat the full medium pizza. Are you able to add that to my scanned history?
I'm not able to add things to a scanned history.
Okay, so we can see it builds basically a full voice agent. Now, I would like the voice agent to be able to add meals instead of me having to come back out here and rescan them. So that's one change that we can make. Secondly, I would also like if people could come out here and kind of see a dashboard in which they could maybe add in their weight goal, like we see over here. People can add in my weight, the amount of weight that they want to lose, to have a day streak, etc. So I've taken the image of that, I've dropped it over here, and I'm going to say, please make these changes as you can see in the image, so we can follow that style. We want to add more of a dashboard style rather than just scan assistant in history. And on the dashboard, people should be able to upload their goal weight. They should be able to have daily streaks, so we can kind of gamify this healthy eating and goal to lose weight. We want to try and gamify it as much as possible. Also, I would like if the assistant could add meals directly into the history or directly into the calorie plan, because some people may call the assistant, ask it how many calories is in the meal, and then they would expect the assistant to add that to the actual plan. So I'd like if you could make the voice assistant be able to do that. And also I would like if there was a chat assistant as well that we could use to chat back and forth with regarding health, calories, meals, etc. Okay, so this is going to be edit number 3 that we make to this app. We've given it the images. It's going to paste what we just said in here now. So paste all of that in here. We've given it the images. After this output now, we should have a pretty fully fledged app here ready to go. Okay, so after them changes made, you can see now we have a dashboard style. So we have the streak over here of how long you have been keeping to your diet. We have the goal. Over here we have a daily summary in terms of macros. We have the weight trend up here, so I can update my weight if I click in here. Maybe we can actually change that so it allows us to change that. We have scan over here, voice assistant. We have a chat assistant over here, which we can chat back and forth to. I can say, hey, I'm trying to lose 10 kg by the end of the year. What would you recommend? So you can see there the chat assistant is able to output full ideas for us, and we have a history over here. I can try and see if we can call this and if it will add the meals to our history. Hi, can you log a chicken sandwich for me to track, please?
Okay, I added a chicken sandwich to your tracker.
Thank you. Okay, so it does the job. It adds a chicken sandwich, 25 grams of protein, and if we come over here now, you can see it has updated the daily summary for that meal. So I mean, in a matter of minutes, in 3 prompts, we've built a full app. Now obviously we can go back and forth to change stuff like the streaks to allow us to change that and allow us to update our goal weight and update our actual weight, etc. We can add more stuff here. You can see it has tip of the day down here. But you've seen that we've just been able to make this full app within basically 3 prompts. With just 3 prompts, we've built a full app. So that really shows you the power of AI and where this is going and how powerful Gemini 3 is. But that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to show you how quick and how easy it is to build apps now. Also, if you want to start your own AI automation agency, then you can jump in the free community below, where I teach people exactly how I scale my agency to over 100k per month and how you can do it for yourself. But that's going to be it for this video. Leave a comment of what you want to see next.